everyone. Thank you all for coming here and making this event more successful. Without your presence, this event would have been not that great. So with this, I don't want to take much time, and I would like to invite Srimati Savita Nandamuri, accompanied by Sri Uma Maheshwar Iyer, violin, Sri Ramakrishna Negi Mridangam, to perform the Carnatic musical concert and everything else with devotional songs. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks to Venuji for organizing this concert. A couple of house rules just to make the process smooth for all of us. Please stay seated, or if you need to get up, leave in between pieces. That way we are not distracted. And also try to keep the rest of the volume to a minimum. If you need to chat, by all means step aside and chat. It's always a good idea to maintain good audience etiquette as well. So we request you for that. We will start off today's concert with very popular Kirtana Muthuswami Dikshithar, Vadapi Ganapatiyam. I'm pretty sure all of you must have heard it. If not, when you hear it, your memory will be jogged probably. It's in the Ragam Hamsadhvani, set to Aditaram.
పని పరి గ పగరి పగరి సరి గరాంబుజ పాశమి జూలం
born and brought up in Hyderabad. I've lived half my life in Hyderabad and half my life in the US now. So I started learning music when I was 6 years old. So my father was a driving force behind that. So he picked up that I was able to sing, like mimic whatever songs I heard. I would just be able to repeat them back, just like that. So some of his good friends made a suggestion that I should start learning music from that young age, because I was able to pick up. So he started me off with a teacher who came to our neighborhood. So we lived on university campus actually. My father was a professor in Osmania University. Any of you from Hyderabad would know that. So there was one lady who came 3 times a week. She had a big group lesson. There were like 10 kids. We would meet at one of our places and she would teach. As the years went by, 2nd year, 3rd year, people started dropping off. And I was like the one person standing for 4 years. And then this poor lady, she had to, fulfill her family commitments and come all the way and teach. And she kind of said, for one kid, it doesn't make sense for me to come all the way. And she's ready for advanced lessons anyway. So that's when I shifted to another guru. And interestingly enough, she also taught 3 times a week classes. So I would go to school and go to her house directly from school. And I would have my lesson, and then my dad would come pick me up after his lesson, after his work. So that's how it worked. And then slowly as we progressed, went to more advanced teachers. And after that, once I came to a certain performance level, 10 years I learned with who I respectfully say as my guru. She is Srimati Prema Ramamurthy, also from Hyderabad. She's a top grade All India radio artist. And I was the only student with her for a long time. So I had the benefit of all of her attention. So she really groomed me well. So for a solid 10 years I was with her and learned very advanced musical concepts. Started giving performances from a young age, but the performance level really elevated after I went to her. So it was almost like a step up in terms of quality of performance and comfort with performing. So after that, on the side, I did a lot of music exams. I have a master's in sociology. So there came a point when I had to decide where do I want to go full time. It so happened that I got married around the same time. I had to make this decision, so I came to study business at Atlanta, Georgia. My husband, Kamesh Namaduri, is here, very patiently helping me with tech support. I don't think he has a choice, but...
Thank you for your support.
Yeah, but he always willingly does it, so I'm very grateful for it. So we got married and I came here, I studied, I finished PhD in business administration. But this music is like a bug. It bites you once and you can't shake it. You can think of it as a drug or a bug or as a mania, whatever you want to call it. It is that.
It's the same bug that has been.
So all of us, professionally we have different lives. All of us are professionals, otherwise we have day jobs. But this is very hard to shake off. I don't think we will live with peace with ourselves if we don't do music. I tried that, trust me, because I learned music as an insistence from my father. I never really applied myself so much to take it as a profession. But there was a turning point at which point I seriously considered. And then I said, okay, when I came here I got immersed in studies, and then I said that was a perfect time for me to take a break, if you will, but I could not. I survived, I think, 4 months of grad school, and then I said, okay, I got to sing. Because it is the release, it is that stress release, you forget everything else when you're singing. So, 1999, January 1st is when I performed in the United States. And that kind of took off. The career here, the side career kind of took off after that. So I've been teaching, this is my 25th year of teaching and performing in the United States. very, very, very thankful for this gift that music has been in my life. I don't know what I would have done without it.
But before you go, I think there's few things that she missed out. Both of them are PhDs.
PhD in
Maybe she didn't want
French.
to.
No, like my husband he's a professor at UNT. He obviously has a PhD in electrical and computer science engineering. I have a PhD in business administration, and I work as a data scientist. I run a data science and analytics team. That's my day job. This is the passion that drives. So it's like day and night. Or the weekdays we're all suited up, and weekends.
In this busy life, you are still keeping in touch with music. That's
commendable.
Surprising.
Teacher Sangeeta.
That's what I wanted. So, no, I'm going to come to that aspect.
No problem.
So when she said her day job is a very senior level data science job, but there are others like her in the town whose day job is teaching and performing music. She could have done that too.
Yes, obviously.
It's the same thing for both of us. And the other thing is she mentioned about her guru, Dr. Prema Ramamurthy. She incidentally is a disciple of none other than Padma Vibhushan Dr. Balamurali Krishna. So that's something
Thanks for adding the
very
pen.
important.
Yes.
So everybody identifies, they know Balamurali Krishna, who is world famous. Now I'll let Uma Mahesh.
More or less same story. My name is Uma Mahesh, and same thing when I started at the same age of 5. I started with Mridangam. At that time there was a school where everything in one school, Mridangam, violin, dance, veena, everything goes on. So I started with that, but later on my interest, because the next door someone is playing this looks more attractive, and I think I asked my dad, it seems. And he went and put me into this, so from there it started. Since my father was in a band job, every 3 years they changed the city, but he didn't give up, and he find someone and put me into this. So whatever you're seeing, playing me all from that younger age, and like so that you mentioned. Yeah, so like that we have a full-time IT job, and this is our weekend for weekday passion and keep going. And music is something which is divine and because there are something, this is my guru's words, and why music is divine, because only musicians or art related form, only God can create something from nowhere. Only man can create by destroying something. But like musicians, this is from my guru's word. So we create something out of nowhere. So that is why it's divine.
I don't know, I'm someone who is, once I once I get started, I don't know, then the concert will be reduced to 5 minutes. But anyway, I'll try to be brief. I come from a family of musicians. My grandfather was a very famous Harikatha. He was known as Harikatha Kesari. His name is Neti Lakshmi Narayan Bhagavata. And today there are so many Harikatha Vidwans who are his disciples, like Mudugutta Sadashiv Shastri, those of you who are aware of that. And then he actually created that environment of music and things of that sort. So my uncle Neti Shriram Sharma, who is my father's younger brother, he learned vocal and violin from the same guru as Mangalampalli Balamurali Krishna Garu. They learned together. And then he passed it on to my eldest sister, Indira Kameshwara. She is also a very well-known musician in Andhra Pradesh. She was working for All India Radio, Visakhapatnam. She retired. And then her daughter also sings. She is also an A-grade artist. And my wife also sings. I play mridangam. I picked it up when I was very young. I used to play on boxes, tiffin boxes, school boxes and all that. And then And my uncle saw the interest in Dr. Yalla Venkateshwara Rao Garu from Hyderabad.
Yes.
Many people know him, he's very popular Mridangist. So he introduced me to him. But before that, I was learning, I grew up in Mysore, so I was learning from the local artists there. And then, but I had final advanced training from the Venkateshwara Rao. And then, you know, I should have been a full-time musician, but then, you know, got into IT. I was an engineer back home. I was not an IT person. But IT was always fascinating, so I switched to IT.
And also, I think we all grew up in an age when music was not viable professionally. Economically, it was not very viable.
Very good.
And then, if you were a full-time musician, you would be on the road all the time.
Obviously, yes.
And then, or you have to study enough, like do a PhD in music and become a faculty somewhere. So you have a stable job doing music,
Right.
having students, and that was my other dilemma. Like I won a scholarship. Not won, but I was awarded a scholarship to go pursue a PhD in music. So when the crossroads came for me, whether it was music PhD or a business PhD, I picked business PhD due to other circumstances around it as well. But yeah, we grew up. Right now, there's a lot of demand for music, which is very good, very encouraging. There is enough demand that music teachers and performers can sustain economically. They can make it a true profession.
This is very much like cricket.
Yeah.
How cricket used to be those days. Those days, somebody wanted to really go and, you know, very talented, they wanted to play for the country, they had to have a bank job or a railways job. But today, one IPL, you can retire. Same thing is happening in music. You know, there are people sitting in India, work from home type of a situation. They have students all over the world. They are making more than a software engineer.
So anyway, that is the journey of all three of us. Incidentally, Nethi Garu mentioned his uncle, Nethi Sri Rama Sharma Garu. Himself, he was a violinist, staff violinist at All India Radio. Himself and my teacher, Mrs. Prema Ramurthy, they used to perform together like how we are. So this is kind of the next generation of those stalwarts. We have big shoes to fill. I'm not in any way saying that we are close to them. But this is how music continues on. People will come, people will go, but their music remains with us. And I have been personally benefited by Nethi Sri Rama Sharma Garu a lot of times. He used to be a judge on most of the competitions that I went to. Like growing up, you have to compete, you have to put yourself out there. Very, very, very encouraging, benevolent judge, I would say. And I cannot express my gratitude enough to him for encouraging like that. Because it's easy to grade someone and say you're not up to the mark. But he would never say that. Thanks to my guru for grilling me, she would never send me up on stage without proper preparation. That would never happen. But even on top of that, it's an important part of a judge or an expert to put the candidate at ease and help them perform to their best potential. So that is what Nethi Sri Rama Sharma Garu did as a judge. And I'm forever indebted to him for that.
One last word when you're done.
I'm done.
See, this is very important. All said and done. You know, all of us are teaching. He's teaching vocals, he's teaching violin, I'm teaching Mridangam. One thing I wanted to share is, there are people coming, you know, I have students from the age group of 6 all the way till 50. And why I'm bringing up this, I want to encourage, there is anybody in your families, younger kids, younger generation, motivate them. If they have an ear for music, any music, and it could be instrumental, vocal, South Indian, North Indian, Western, whatever genre. And I'm very glad that sir, you chose it to do this concert here.
Yeah.
My pleasure. And I also would like to thank the three people.
Oh yeah.
No, accept my invitation.
And one last point is, some people, especially the elderly students, like people in their 40s, 50s, what they tell me is, whenever they're stressed out from work, they go and play Mridangam for about 15-20 minutes. half an hour. Relax. That's one reason why we are here.
Very well. And you don't have to feel disadvantaged that you don't have music in your home or in your environment. I'm a perfect example of that. Nobody in my family can sing, extended family included. So you can learn. It just takes patience and persistence to get to where you want to be. Especially all the young ones. Don't give up. Don't feel like you're. Start something new. It becomes a fabric of your life after a while. We'll continue. I don't have a long list, but I thought I'd perform a few popular pieces at least for everyone to consume. I know I'm standing in between you and lunch, so whenever you...
No, the catering is still on the way.
So you cue me in, I can wrap up with one or two pieces after that. Whenever it's ready.
Yeah.
So the next composition is by Sri Tyagaraja. So let me give you guys a little bit more context around the songs as well, so you can really enjoy what's going on and know what's going on. So Tyagaraja is a great composer, and he's considered as part of a trinity of composers that were in the 17th century. So most of his songs are in Telugu, but it's old-time Telugu, so it may not be easily understandable for for this generation, myself included. But you can still get the gist of it. He has written several thousand compositions, and in the olden days they were all passed down through generations through oral tradition, like only by teaching their students, and the students passed on like that. So that's how the music passed on. So I will be presenting a couple of 2 or 3 next compositions will be of that composer. Some of them are very heavy. I have not chosen those today, keeping the audience in mind. But most of them are like Madhyama Kala, or they move a little faster so that it's easy for us to enjoy them. So I will present a couple of those next. One is called Ganamurti, the next one that I'm going to be singing. It's in the ragam called Ganamurti, set to Aditalam.
Krishna Venu Ganamurti
in Telugu. The ragam is called Kannada Gauda, it's in Rupkatha. It actually basically describes Lord Rama's beautiful presence. So Tyagaraja was a great Rama Bhakta or devotee. So the song, he almost gets teary-eyed and saying, my eyes are not enough to see your beauty. So that is the mood behind the song. Sogasu chudadarama, sogasu chudadarama, sogasu chudadarama, sogasu chudadarama, composition, as I mentioned, is also of Sri Tyagaraja. The different mood of bhakta, or how the bhakta wants to communicate with the Lord. In the previous song, both of the songs actually, we learned how like he expresses his awe at Lord Rama and his beauty and his splendor. Here, in this song, he is asking Rama to make him his servant. So I would like to serve you. So make me a servant is the gist of the song. It's in the Ragam Hamsanadam. For those of you who have had any introduction in music, it's a pretty popular song. It's called Bantu Riti Koluvu Yavaya. So Koluvu means job. So he's asking for a job of a security guard basically. So not only like a security guard, but it's a servant of the Lord. He's asking him to give the job of the servant. I'll be singing a little bit of improvisation. For those of you who have been in the beginning, we did a few passages exchange. We exchanged a few passages. We will do that at the end. But before also, we will do a little bit more loosely improvised part. It is called Raga Labana. I will sing and then Sri Uma Mahesh will play his turn. And then we will sing the song and finish up with, again, exchanges, the Swara exchanges between us. for playing the solo. Malayalam Anandamayi, Paluke Bangaramayana, and it's a really popular song you may have heard.
concert, I don't have any words. Really, it is simply mesmerizing, and your singing is really awesome, ma'am. And the violin and mridangam is really awesome. Thank you. Again, thank the teacher for accepting my invite and honoring and showing up here and performing the concert here. And with this, I would like to end this program here. And I would like everyone to head towards the cafeteria and have the food. The food is ready now.
Okay, but anyhow, before concluding, I want to tell one word.
Sure.
Really, Lord Rama came in front of us. Yeah, no problem. At that time, I am thinking, if Annamacharya comes, Venkateswara Swami also will come. But in the last, we concluded with Venkateswara. Really great.
Amazing, divine.
I'm very glad you all enjoyed it. You have been a very great audience so far, so kudos to you. Normally in house concerts there will be distractions. People keep moving, rightfully so, because you have arrangements to make, so nothing against that. But you have been a very wonderful audience. Thank you all. And please encourage your family and friends to hold these kinds of concerts. So the thing is, the reason why the three of us are here in spite of our day jobs is we need to keep the classical arts alive. So a lot of times, my husband, when we got married, he was in for a shock. He knew that I sing. He didn't know that I sing so deeply. So we have, obviously we needed to have that conversation. So is this how life is going to be for the rest of our lives? Like you will be busy singing, you will be busy working. So yes, take this thing out from me. My identity is gone and my peace of mind is gone, and probably you will not like me anymore once that peace of mind is gone. So why do we do this? The reason is to keep the art alive. We have received a wealth of divinity, whatever you call spirituality, literature, art, music. We've received this wealth. It's our job to not only safeguard it but to enhance it and pass it on to the next generation. We are just like an instruments in that process. So I'm very privileged. I think we're all very privileged to be where we are today, to be able to appreciate the art, to be able to perform the art, and keep the light going on in generations.
Luckily, US is doing very well.
Yes. Yes.
There's more music, literature, drama, dance in US compared
Compared to India. Exactly. Yes.
వాళ్ళందరూ ఇక్కడికి వస్తున్నారు వాయించడానికి. Professional artists, they are knocking it out of, after the pandemic, suddenly the floodgates released. Almost every weekend circuitous, the weekends are not enough for hosting those artists. We are extending it into Fridays, Thursdays along with us. So now it's a lucrative job. Maybe I quit my job, IT job. Start thinking seriously.
చాలా మంచి విశేషం ఏంటంటే చాలా మంది చిన్నపిల్లలు ఉన్నారు.
Very good.
సో గ్యారంటీడ్గా అండ్ పాజిటివ్ అట్లీస్ట్ ఒకటో ఇద్దరు ఇక్కడి నుంచి ఇన్స్పైర్ అవుతారు. నమ్మకం ఎక్కువ వాళ్ళు చూస్తూ ఉంటే గ్యారంటీడ్గా ఇన్స్పైర్ అవుతారు.
We want at least one vocal, one violin, one mridangam.
From here, you want to recruit.
And also please circulate this amongst your family and friends too. ఇట్లా అకేషన్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఒక గంట ఎక్కువ అక్కర్లేదు, బోర్ కొట్టేలా అక్కర్లేదు, కానీ ఒక గంట అయినా పెట్టుకుంటే ఇట్స్ అన్ ఎక్స్పోజర్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీవన్. ఇట్స్ అ నైస్ వే టు ఎంజాయ్ ద ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ ఆర్ ఈవినింగ్ ఆర్ బిఫోర్ లంచ్, వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఇస్.
Thank you.